Small talk may seem insignificant, but it is a crucial part of building meaningful connections with people. The Fine Art of Small Talk by Debra Fine provides practical advice on how to initiate, sustain, and exit conversations with ease and grace. Drawing on her personal experiences, the author explains how she struggled with conversation due to her shyness and lack of social skills. She shares tips and techniques she learned along the way, which helped her to overcome her insecurities and become a confident small talker. The book teaches readers how to start a conversation, keep it going, and exit gracefully. It also provides guidance on how to build networking skills, leave a positive impression, and create new opportunities in both personal and professional settings. By mastering the fine art of small talk, readers can improve their quality of life and build stronger relationships with friends, colleagues, and clients. With practice, anyone can learn the techniques, tips, and skills for successful conversations and enjoy the benefits that come with it. In conclusion, The Fine Art of Small Talk is a must-read for anyone who struggles with conversation or wishes to improve their networking skills. It provides valuable insights and practical advice that can help readers to become confident and successful communicators. Idea 1. The importance of small talk and how to improve your conversation skills. Small talk often gets a bad rap as being unimportant and a waste of time. However, it serves a crucial role in building relationships and paving the way for more meaningful conversations. Without small talk, it can be difficult to break the ice and establish a connection with someone. In fact, small talk lays the foundation for more intimate conversations and can lead to stronger relationships. The ability to engage in small talk and hold a conversation is not something that comes naturally to everyone. However, it is a skill that can be learned and improved upon with practice. Many people who appear to be natural at conversation have actually worked hard to develop their skills through practice, seminars, coaching, and studying books. One of the main reasons why people avoid small talk is the fear of rejection. However, taking the risk to start a conversation can be a rewarding experience that puts you in charge of your own destiny. The first step to becoming a better conversationalist is to smile and greet another person. This simple act can establish a rapport in just a few seconds. If you find the idea of initiating a conversation daunting, you can practice by saying hello to people in public places like the mall or grocery store. Not introducing yourself can also have severe consequences. People may interpret shyness as arrogance, and you may miss out on valuable opportunities to connect with others. For example, Debra Fine, a former introverted engineer, missed out on a chance to build a relationship with a senior vice president because she was too intimidated to introduce herself. The vice president interpreted her shyness as snobbery, and it negatively impacted their future interactions. In conclusion, small talk is an important skill that can lead to stronger relationships and more meaningful conversations. It is a skill that can be learned and improved upon with practice. Taking the risk to initiate a conversation and introduce yourself can have positive outcomes and put you in control of your own destiny. So, don't be afraid to smile, say hello, and make small talk. It can lead to big things. Idea 2. The importance of learning and using names in conversation. In any conversation, learning and using the other person's name is crucial for building rapport and establishing a comfortable atmosphere. Remembering someone's name shows that you are paying attention and genuinely interested in the other person. Conversely, forgetting someone's name or using a nickname without permission can come across as disrespectful and unprofessional. To master this skill, it's important to focus during the introduction and repeat the name back in your greeting. If you happen to miss someone's name, it's better to confess and ask for clarification than to fake it or avoid the person altogether. Additionally, if someone has a foreign or unusual name, take the time to learn the correct pronunciation. Acting as a host and introducing yourself to others can also create a warm and welcoming atmosphere, positioning you as a leader in the group. However, it's important to avoid using nicknames and to give your own name as a random act of kindness, making it easier for others to remember your name and preventing any awkward moments in conversation. Overall, learning and using names in conversation is a simple yet powerful way to show respect, build rapport, and make others feel comfortable. Idea 3. How to keep conversations going with effective icebreakers. Starting a conversation with someone can be daunting, but there are many ways to keep the dialogue flowing naturally and easily. One common mistake is to make a statement without a direct invitation to chat, such as, "What a beautiful day." Instead, it is best to ask an open-ended question that shows genuine interest in the person, such as, "What's your favorite season of the year?" Open-ended questions are powerful tools that evoke genuine responses and demonstrate that you care about what the person has to say. For instance, instead of asking children, "How was your day at school?" which often results in the typical, "Fine," you could try asking, "Tell me about one class you liked today." This type of question encourages the child to share more information and can lead to a more engaging conversation. Similarly, when asking colleagues about their weekends, it is common to receive a simple, "Good. How was yours?" in return. However, asking a follow-up question such as, "What was so great about it?" or "Tell me about it," shows that you are genuinely interested in hearing more about their experiences. It is important to be respectful and mindful of the situation when using icebreakers. If someone seems hesitant to engage in small talk, it may be best to respect their boundaries and talk about preferred topics of conversation. In summary, effective icebreakers can help to keep conversations flowing and make others feel more comfortable in social situations. By using open-ended questions and showing genuine interest in what others have to say, you can foster engaging and meaningful conversations with anyone. Idea 4. The importance of listening, nonverbal and verbal communication in conversation. In a conversation, listening is just as important as speaking. However, our brains can take on more information than one person can realistically convey, causing us to become distracted. When we become distracted, we may miss important information and cause the speaker to feel unimportant. Nonverbal communication is significantly more important than verbal communication in conversation. In fact, studies have shown that nonverbal communication can account for over 65% of the social meaning of a situation. Therefore, it is important to be aware of your body language and exhibit positive cues such as leaning forward, maintaining eye contact, relaxing your body posture, facing your partner, and nodding and smiling. By exhibiting these cues, you are showing your speaking partner that you are involved and interested. In addition to nonverbal cues, it is also important to use verbal cues to let the speaker know that you are fully engaged in the conversation. These can range from brief comments to open-ended questions. Using verbal cues can help to validate the person you are speaking to, allowing you to keep the conversation going while still showing that you are listening. By actively listening and using positive body language and verbal cues, you can improve your communication skills and strengthen your relationships with others. Idea 5. How to avoid awkward silences in small talk. Small talk can be challenging, especially when conversations start to slow down and awkward silences arise. However, with a bit of preparation and the right questions, you can keep the conversation flowing and avoid those uncomfortable moments. One effective strategy is to prepare a repertoire of questions in your mind. When things start to slow down, you can ask about a recent film, book, or news event. If you're speaking with an acquaintance you haven't seen in a while, avoid asking generic questions like, "What's new?" Instead, try to be more specific by asking, "Bring me up to date on," or "What's changed in your life since we last spoke?" Another way to keep the conversation going is to observe your surroundings and people. At a wedding, for example, you can start by asking how someone knows the couple. If you notice someone has an accent, you can ask where they're from. By being observant, you can find many conversation points that will help you keep the small talk flowing. If you're struggling to come up with questions on the spot, you can use the acronym form: family, occupation, recreation, and miscellaneous. However, the key is to be genuine and show interest in the person you're speaking with. If you're not truly interested, no amount of preparation will save you from a doomed conversation. In conclusion, small talk doesn't have to be a daunting experience. By preparing a few questions, being observant, and showing genuine interest in the person you're speaking with, you can avoid those awkward silences and keep the conversation flowing smoothly. Idea 6. How to gracefully exit a conversation. Engaging in conversation is a natural part of social interaction, but there may come a time when you need to leave a conversation. Whether you're trying to escape a conversation killer or simply want to network and meet more people, there are several ways in which you can artfully exit a conversation. One reason why people may stay in a conversation longer than they should is because they feel trapped, especially if it's just a two-person dialogue. On the other hand, if you feel too comfortable, you may not want to leave. However, if you're at a networking event, you'll need to continue striking up conversations with others to get the most out of the event. So, how can you exit a conversation gracefully? Begin by circling back to why you connected with your conversation partner and bring the conversation back to that topic. By doing this, you are making a meaningful connection where you can then take your leave easily. You can say something like, "Tom, it's been wonderful talking with you about the changes impacting the healthcare industry. I need to catch up with another client before she leaves. Thanks for sharing your expertise." Notice that there was no excuse for leaving. When it comes to gracefully exiting a conversation, honesty is the best policy. Even if you're itching to get out of an awful conversation, you should aim to exit tactfully, so try some diplomatic lines like, "I want to go talk to the speaker. I need to go see the exhibits. I want to meet some other potential clients this morning. And I promised myself that I'd meet 3 new people before leaving this evening." These are all successful exit lines because they put the focus on you. You are the reason you are leaving the conversation, and by highlighting your own goals, you take the burden off your conversation partner. You can even borrow a strategy from the late George Plimpton, who planned ahead in case he ever got stuck with a bore at parties. Plimpton always carried 2 drinks, so if he found himself wanting to escape a conversation, he would politely excuse himself by saying he had to deliver the drink. However, it's important to do what you said you were going to do. If you departed a conversation saying you were going to go see the exhibits, don't get sidetracked before doing so. This can prevent insulting the person you just ended a conversation with, who now believes you were never on your way to the exhibit in the first place. You can even make a graceful exit by asking your conversation partner for a referral. For instance, if you've been talking to Shelley at a cocktail party but need to see more people before it ends, Shelley can help you. You can say, "Shelley, I've been having trouble with the graphics package on my Mac at home. Do you know anyone here who uses this program on a PC?" Shelley will either give you a good lead or say she doesn't know anyone. Either way, it gives you a clean break to either talk to her referral or to find someone else who can help you. Simply thank Shelley, tell her you want to find someone who can help you, and say goodbye. The key here is to be honest and stick to your agenda. At the end of the day, ending a conversation may be difficult, but it can be done gracefully enough so that you leave a lasting impression, make connections, and accomplish your networking or conversational goals. Remember, it's not about getting out of the conversation as quickly as possible, it's about doing so in a respectful manner. Summary: small talk is often dismissed as trivial, but it can actually be a powerful tool for building connections and achieving personal and professional goals. However, initiating and engaging in small talk can be intimidating for some people. Fortunately, with a bit of knowledge and practice, anyone can become proficient in the art of small talk. The first step is to take charge and initiate conversations. A simple smile and nod can be enough to grab the attention of a willing participant. Once you have their attention, engage them with open-ended questions. This shows that you are interested in what they have to say and allows them to share more about themselves. Remember to actively listen to their answers and respond thoughtfully. A warm introduction is also important in small talk. Introduce yourself with confidence and use positive body language to convey warmth and openness. If you're at a networking event or party, prepare for pauses in conversation by having a few generic questions you can ask to keep the conversation flowing. Examples include, "What do you do for work?" or "Have you traveled anywhere interesting lately?" Remembering and using the person's name in conversation can also make a big difference. It shows that you are attentive and interested in them as an individual, not just as a conversation partner. Make an effort to remember names by repeating them back or using mnemonics. When it's time to move on, make a graceful exit by thanking your conversation partner and indicating that you enjoyed the conversation. Don't be afraid to exchange contact information if it's appropriate. In conclusion, small talk can be a powerful tool for building connections and achieving personal and professional goals. By taking charge, engaging your partner with open-ended questions, using positive body language, preparing for pauses, and remembering to use their name, you can become an expert at small talk. So, next time you find yourself in a social situation, don't be afraid to unleash the power of small talk and make life-changing connections. Now, thank you for taking the time to watch, and if you found value in this video, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel for more great content. Trust me, you won't regret it.